in, come on in. It is 3 o'clock where I am, and I hope it's 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time where you are. Come on in, guys. I can't wait to see you. Let me go to my comments. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Auto display comments. I'm going to try this one more time. I'm waiting to see someone type to me so we can get started. But today we'll be applying strip lashes for beginners. And then I just have a couple of packages to open. And then I'm going to talk about one device that will help those who do their editing on the computer. You know, I edit and film on my iPhone, but this device will be helpful to you guys, I think, a whole lot. It helps me daily in my life, so I can't wait to share it with you. And I wish that I had some background music to play for you guys as we wait for people to come in. That would be nice if this application had that. This Opus streaming application. If you're listening, Opus, that would be nice to have the ability to play background music. I see I have videos here, but I think it would be videos that I upload, or it says YouTube videos. So I probably need to see how that works one day. Okay, we're going to wait a couple of more minutes. And while we wait, let me pull out some lashes that I want to use, because I want to use a beginner's lash, and then I want to demonstrate also on a lash that has more fullness and more volume. So let me see what I have here in my lash arsenal. And you guys know that I have them. Oh, these are pretty. Where were these hiding? I think these are probably the lashes I messed up when we were down south for the wedding. It was dark all over in our cabin, and it was difficult to see without having a lot of light. Why did I take my glasses off to apply my adhesive to my band of my lash? And I'm thinking it's not coming out. I couldn't see I couldn't see the adhesive on the band. And so finally, when I went into the bathroom and stood under the lamp in the bathroom at the sink, I'm like, why are my hands so wet and sticky? And the glue or adhesive had been coming out, and I totally messed up a really nice pair of lashes, just one of them. And so I had to put on the lashes that I wore on the plane trip to Georgia, instead of the brand new lashes that I brought with me to wear for the wedding. I was so disgusted with myself and disappointed, but Thankfully, the lashes that I wore to Georgia, they were not uh, too bad. I hadn't worn them that much, so they weren't really bad. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Let me update right here in my comments. I'm just talking, and now I see you guys' comments. They were supposed to be auto display, but that didn't work. Let me see. Let me close this and then come back to it. I don't know why they're not showing up, but welcome, Red December. I'm just looking on my phone. Welcome, Monique. Welcome, Tanya. I apologize for that. I don't know what's going on with these comments. They're not. Can somebody say one more thing to me so I can make sure that you guys are hearing me and that I'm the time is right between what I had. Thank you, Tanya. Okay, thank you so much. So I don't know when this is going to catch up. I was trying to auto display the comments. So they're supposed to be listed automatically on the screen. But for some reason, they're not showing up. And I'm trying to toggle between some other things I can do, like this one here. Okay, so that's working. So why aren't the comments coming up? Okay, I can't worry with it right now. So we're going to proceed. How's everybody doing? And what I hate is that, well, you guys can see the comments. It's just that I can't. You can see each other's comments from your devices. They're still not showing up. This is so aggravating. I'm so glad that I always bring my phone up with me. So let me just close that out and let me cam up. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Sunday Skin. It's good to see you. So Red says she can hear me. Tanya says she can hear me. Monique said one more thing. Right. Tanya says, doing well. How are you doing? And I'm doing good, and so is everyone else. Red says, nice to see everyone in the chat. Monique says, we're fine. Hope you are well. I'm doing good. And I hope you can see me since I can't see the comments, but I dropped a pair of lashes, so let me grab these. I was looking for a pair of lashes, actually, that Red sent me from Tony, and I know that Tony lashes are a Dollar Tree brand. I see them. They way back here. Wait a minute, y'all. Oh, I can pull this out. You all hear my lashes falling. Uh-oh. Knocking everything around. Okay, so I have this tray that is full of lashes. And then I have like boxes of lashes in one of the little cubicles there. So let me get the Tony because that's what I recommend for beginners. That's the first thing I'm going to say. Do not spend a lot of money on lashes when you're beginning to put lashes on. Some lashes can cost, especially the ones that are mink, can cost $40, $50, $60, sometimes even more than that. I've never paid that much for lashes. I've gotten lashes on PR from a couple of ladies off of Instagram to kind of like help promote their businesses. and I'll buy lashes from time to time. The last lashes I bought actually came from Temu, and for $2 and like 49 cents, I got all of these lashes. So Temu is a great resource for lashes too, and they have all different styles, but these are like really full volume, and I just use these when I do my makeup looks, for the channel. This is not a full volume I would like wear daily or to church or anything like that. It's just, it's too much. You can see that it's too much as compared to a lash like this, which is more for every day. And this is the Tony brand. I also have this one. This is Select Lash. This also comes from the Dollar Tree. This one they had out one Halloween because it has color on it. There's blue on this lash as well. It's blue and black. They had pink ones, purple ones, and I think I wore the purple ones when Red and I did the Sugar Skull videos a couple of years ago. I took them out. Maybe you could see the blue a lot better out of the box. And the blue is kind of like in the center there. But this is more like, Halloween, some type of costume, unless this is something that you like and you just don't know how to put lashes on. If you like this, I know some of the younger ladies, with their hair being bright, vivid colors, they might want lashes that will match. It just it depends on your own particular style and what you like as an individual. This is another pair of Tony lashes here in this white box that are more like everyday. So I have these two pair here. So let me look at my comments right quick. Hey, Ephra, how are you? Ephra. I'm pronouncing this wrong. Let me start again. F-A. F, yeah. I don't want to say it like that. I'm going to say Ephya. That's what I'm going to say. Lord, I don't want to say F-ya. I don't want to say that. Welcome, sweetheart. It's so good to see you. Hey, V, how are you? This is Ephya's first time to my live stream. So if you guys don't know her, please go over and check out her channel. She is an amazing cook of Nigerian and African inspired dishes. And she also makes a mean donut. She does tilapia. She does stews. Oh my goodness. I can't name everything that she does. Fufu. I like fufu with oxtails. I don't know if you like to kind of like get into different cultures and taste their foods, then check out her channel, please. I'm sure she would welcome it. And she's a very sweet individual. Very sweet. I like her personality. Okay, so I have out an everyday pair, and I already have out some full volume ones. So I'll put all those lashes away later because they all came tumbling down. Another thing that I recommend is a magnification mirror, because with the magnification mirror, it allows you to see right up to where your own individual lashes are coming from the follicle. That's another thing that I recommend. I have a 20 times, you don't need a 20 times magnification mirror, just any magnification mirror. And I have another one here in my bag. Oh, goodness. This one is a Sephora mirror, and it has both, regular standard magnification, and I don't know how many times this is, but sometimes I'll use this one as well. But more times than not, I'll grab my 20 times, so I can just get the job done and move on. So a magnification mirror is also something that I recommend so you don't get stressed out. Another thing I recommend is a good adhesive. So I have this one, and where's my black one? Okay. Nope, that's not it. That's a pencil. Thought I had both of them right there. So I have this one here by Duo. Duo has a couple of adhesives out. This one is the Duo Quick Set. So you don't have to wait like for a longer period of time for it to become tacky, because tackiness is key to putting on lashes. This one you don't have to wait as long. With their standard adhesive, you have to wait a few seconds longer, and depending on what you have to do in your day, the tackiness of the adhesive setting up more quickly would be to your advantage. I have been raving over this adhesive for the past couple of years until I tried the KISS Liner Lash Glue. See that one? This one is the white, but it dries clear. And I have a black one because I just purchased this one. Why is it not up front? Because the things that you use the most, you're supposed to have up front. And it's hiding from me. Where's my black one? Oh boy. Okay, so the black one was the first one that I purchased. And I've used it in a lot of my daily life and also for my YouTube videos. The black one goes on black just like a liquid liner, which you guys know that e.l.f. liquid liner is my favorite. So it goes on just like a liner, and that line gives you a guide on where to place your lash. Okay. As we age, our hair on our head gets thinner, and our eyebrows, and so do our lashes. So I also recommend you coating your lashes with a little bit of mascara just so you can see your lashes. I don't do it as much as I used to. It's a step that I kind of skip because I've been putting the lashes on for a while now, so I kind of know exactly where to place them without putting the mascara on. So this is a step that you should do when you're a beginner. Go ahead and you put your mascara on. That's the first thing you would do, is to put your mascara on. If you like to use one of the products that give you more volume to your lashes or either conditions your lashes, you would put that on first, let that set up, and then apply your mascara. But like I say, that's a step that I skip. And I have all this mascara that I don't even use anymore. So I'll probably maybe give it to my granddaughter, but she's wearing lashes now. So that's unbelievable. And you guys should see her graduation pictures. I'm so proud of her. I don't know what to do. Let me look at my comments. Ifya says, very beautiful. Hey, Marlene, how are you? Jamaica, hey. Tanya says, is your hair purple or blue in the back, Michelle? Purple. I put a little bit of purple, and you can see it real good in the light. I'm like, I was admiring a couple of people that have purple in their hair, like Leanna Dalton and oh my goodness, what is the girl's name? Deb. She doesn't have a YouTube channel anymore. She just posts um mostly like her eye looks onto Instagram, but she has purple hair as well. Um and it's so beautiful. And so I'm like, you know what? It's either now or never. You're pushing 70 years old. So if you want a little purple in your hair, you got a little hair left, go ahead and put some in. So I said, well, I'll leave the front my natural color because I don't dye my hair. And just my genetics, I don't gray. I took after my mother and my grandmother. I just got maybe like one or two, like right here, just like my mother did, like around the, forehead area. But I don't dye my hair. The last time I dyed my hair, I dyed it all bright red because I was stressed. That was when COVID first came, and I was stressed and depressed because I had to cancel our wedding. So I didn't have anything else to do. So I went to the beauty supply. It was open. I got a box of red dye, and it's all grown out. It was like only on like the tips of my hair. So I had to lighten my hair first. And then after you lighten your hair, then you put the semi-permanent color on. They had purple, blue, green, and orange, and all that. But purple is more like closer to an accepted color, which is burgundy. A lot of people wear burgundy colored hair, so, or plum. So I say, well, I'm gonna try the purple, and I like it. I like it. Let's see. Uh, Monique says, hey, Miss V. Marlene says, it's pretty. Thank you. Tanya says, it looks nice. Your hair. It's a bit of whimsy. Right. Marlene says, wow, that's amazing. Hey, Mr. G, how are you? Thank you for stopping in. Oh, can you do me a favor, Bay? I tried to call you. Can you bring me those 2 bottles of medicine off my dresser, please? Thank you. He says he likes it too. At first, he couldn't see it. And then we went out one morning. And when I came out in the light, he was like, wow, I can really see the purple now. He was like, I like it. He likes it a lot. I wished I had did maybe half and half, but I just did like a third. So when I do get my hair done, like on the end of my curls in the back, it'll be a little purple. Just a little bit of purple. Okay, so back to the lashes. So let's go over everything. I recommend a magnification mirror. Okay. I recommend that you start with an inexpensive pair of lashes, because if you spend $40 on lashes and mess them up, thank you. You're welcome. And mess them up, you're going to be really sad about that. And the mascara. When I first started wearing lashes, I always had to make sure that I put liner on my eyes first. So that would be my guide. I would know where to set them. But with the KISS lash liner, this is my favorite now because there's no waiting time at all. In fact, you need to, work maybe a little bit more quickly, because it will dry down on you if you don't get that lash light down and situated really quickly. What else was I going to say? Oh, goodness. Well, it'll probably come to me as we get into it. Um, the shorter lashes. Oh, that's what I was going to say. The applicator. A lot of people use a applicator. I use my fingers to apply my lashes, and I have all these applicators. I have two different types. Um, Most of the times, you can either buy these separately, or in some packages of lashes, they also include like a small applicator, a plastic one, so that you can hold on to the lash and then just take it up to your eye, and apply it that way. So you have that style, and then you have like the tweezer style. A lot of people like to use the tweezer style, and then they can pick it up and kind of adjust it if need be. So I'm going to use, I don't like the tweezer style. If I use any at all, it's this style. So I'm going to demonstrate one eye with the applicator, which will probably be my right eye. And then my left eye, I'll put on with my fingers. How does that sound? Let me look at the comments. Tanny says, those applicators never work for me, usually get in the way. Exactly. Hey, Ruby, how are you? Welcome. V says, I need my magnification mirror a lot. Exactly. V also said, a little bit of color in the hair is always nice. Yep, just a little bit. And I chose purple. I don't know how long it'll last, because every time you wash your hair with the semi permanent colors, it tends to come out. So I'm quite sure that I'll have to, kind of like touch it up in due time. And I'm talking and I'm still looking for that black one, because with the black one, you'll be able to see it a lot better, but I can like talk you through it. And I know I didn't take it downstairs because I haven't put on makeup downstairs at all lately. That is so odd. And I bet you as soon as I hang up from the live stream, I'll find the black glue. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to go with the pink box. And again, this one, Dollar Tree, has the Tony's brand, and this other one, what did I have? Tony. I probably put it away. I forget the name now. I left out 2 Tony lashes. So I'm going to use this Tony lash. It says natural doll medium, 100% handmade, 3D faux mink lashes. So let's see if they're really 3D. And they might be. So when they talk about 3D, what that means is for every knot on the band of the lash, there are 3 lashes. So you have like 3D, 6D, and yep, this looks like it has, yep, it does. I had to like pull it over a little bit just to kind of count, but there's 3 lashes to every knot on the band, and that's what gives it its fullness. So you can imagine if you have a 6D lash that is going to have a lot of volume to it. I had to put that back so you guys could see better. Yep, so that's what that means when they say a 3D lash. All right, so like I said, I'm skipping the mascara. And for this one, I'm going to use the Duo adhesive. And so what I usually do, and I said I was going to use use this. So since I'm putting it on the right eye, I want this little curve to be facing in this direction rather than this direction. And it kind of makes sense. Okay. So I'm going to place the lash in the applicator. Like that. And then I'm going to apply, and you have to keep, some pressure on this so you don't lose your lash. I'm going to apply the Duo Quick Set adhesive onto the band of the lash. And it's been a while since I've used this one. So the cap was kind of stuck. This applicator is not a brush. It's just a flat tip on here. And I'm just going to go down the band and make sure I have a thin coat of adhesive on the lash strip. But what you want to do is on your ends, you want to put just a little teeny bit more on your ends, because the ends of the lashes are what typically you have a hard time getting to stay down. And then I run a second thin coat. And sometimes it'll kind of, get on the lash a little bit, but that's okay because this is going to dry clear. So now I have to wait until this becomes tacky, because if I try to put this lash on now, it's just going to slide around on my eye. It has to be tacky. So I blow it sometimes. Sometimes I use my Dollar Tree fan, if I'm in a rush to kind of like help it to dry down a little bit and get tacky. But while this is getting tacky, I'm going to look at my comments. Um, Ruby says hello to everyone. Red says hello to Mr. G. Tanya says those applicators. Oh, I read that already. Okay. Let's see. Tanya said, hey to Ruby. Ruby says, hey, Tanya. Ruby says, I'm good. And Ruby says, hi, V. Let me check to see if these comments are going to come back. No, what's going on? Maybe now they'll start coming. I just noticed something. At the bottom was like a little toggle switch. And you can also, when you go live from this streaming app, you can go live on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. So for some reason, I had the comments to go to all destinations instead of to the AgedGraceful channel. So maybe that was it. I'll see as you guys type. So I'm going to close that box and come back to it later. Okay, so for the quick set glue, that should be long enough. And magnification mirror in hand. And I usually close the left eye by mistake. But you close down the eye you're putting the lash on so you can see where to set it. And you center first. Put it right up to where the hair is coming out the follicles. That's another thing that happens with the applicator. Sometimes the glue will get on the applicator and then it won't let go of the lash. So you want to center it. Hold on, guys. I don't see any glue. Let me try to position this in another spot. Now you see why I don't use the applicator. So this is a good demonstration. Come on off. After I get it up there, then I take my finger and I usually go to the outer corner first and then the inner corner. And you might have to go, back and forth a few times. And something else I didn't do, which I should have probably done, especially with this type of lash from the Dollar Tree, I should have warmed it up. And I'll show you what I mean in a minute. Okay, come on, lash. Any other time. Okay, there we go. I don't think my glue was ready. So I'm going to let this sit for a minute. Not a minute, just a couple of seconds. And then fool around with it a little bit more. I think it's trying to stick now. It's up here. I probably could have put a little bit more glue on this one, especially on the end. But I'm not taking it down because the outer one is staying. And I don't know, this lash is so light, you probably can't really even see it very much, but this is more like a natural everyday lash. Another thing you can do, and I almost don't want to say it, but I think it's important. After your lash is set up and you have it down, you can also take mascara and go over the lash to give it more volume. If it's not enough volume for you, but the lash is on, and like I said, I just used the applicator just to set it down in place because I really needed to use my fingers on this lash. It's so small that I have to use my finger to like manipulate it because I don't want to stick this applicator in my eye at all. Let me look at my comments. Hey, DNT squad, how are you? It's good to see you. Welcome. Yep, so I have this really light, everyday type of lash on. And this is kind of, for me, giving me what I already had naturally because I don't even have this many lashes now. So this is a perfect style for me to wear for every day. Yep, I probably could have put a little bit more on, but I'd rather show you how to use less glue and that you kind of figure out on your own. Well, maybe I needed to add just a little bit more glue to this side or to that side. But it's on. And strip lashes are the easiest lash to put on. And I'd rather do strips over individual lashes. Okay, so warming up. I'm going to give you an example of warming up. I'm going to show you these here in this box. Julia from Accessorize Your Life channel sent me a lash box. And I'm like, how does she know what I need? Because after I wear lashes before I go to bed, then I take my lashes off and I'm like, dang, I left my box upstairs. But in this box, I can just put my lashes and have them safe because a lash will blow away and you'll be looking for it for days if it gets away from you. So that box comes in handy. So in the box, what I was going to say, these lashes have already been used. So they have already been like warmed up. And what I mean by that is when you warm them up, it helps for the lash to adhere to the shape of your eye. So this lash is going, it is concave instead of being all the way straight out like this, like how it would come in the package when you purchase it. And maybe I need this white thing again. So this lash is already warmed up because I've worn this set of lashes before. It's concave. And usually when you buy lashes, it's more spread out like that. So to warm up the lash, you would take it out of the package and just wrap it around your finger like this. And just kind of hold it in place. And that, begins to give it some kind of shape where it will mold to your eye. Like that. Okay. So one day I was downstairs and I took off my lashes, and I guess we had went out somewhere and I had like a spoon from carry out. So to keep my lashes going in the right direction, I just wrapped it around the handle of this spoon. This is what I was doing before Julia sent me the box, but I haven't worn these lashes in a while, so that's why they're still on this spoon. So they're staying in the shape I need it to be. Now, I just want to see what will happen if I use this lash. Oh, wait a minute. I need to back up on something. Usually, well, I'll say that last. When you buy your lashes, there is a right and there is a left. This is very, very, very important. For your right eye, the lashes will always be shorter on the inner corner. They'll be shorter. Okay, for the inner corner. And that's meant to be so that it doesn't, irritate the eye. And on the outer corner, you'll have more of the flare. So if you ever lay your lashes down or they get mixed up after you wear them, if you aren't able to put them immediately back into the box that they came out of, that's a good tip to know. The inner lashes are shorter most of the time. But when you start getting into the full volume lashes, they're pretty equal. Sometimes they're shorter, like on this one, they're definitely shorter. And I'll put this back just so you can see. That inner corner there is shorter than the outer. One day I did put on lashes, but I had them in reverse. No, I didn't have them in reverse. I had a package with 5 pair, and I just grabbed 2 lashes. I can't remember if they were rights or lefts, but when I went back in, I'm like, oh my goodness, that is why my eye was irritated, because I think I had on 2 rights. So that's something else to remember. And I think what I'm going to do is put these tips in the description box area. So then if you don't have a pencil and paper, you can refer back to the description box area. Not today, though, maybe tomorrow, because I got to cook after I get off. But I'll put them in later. And then that way you'll have the tips. I am going to do it today, but it'll be later today. Whereas that one was shorter. But these Temu lashes, and I'm going to take them out of the plastic so you can see so that there's no glare. You can't tell an inner or an outer, because with these more fuller volume lashes, they're the same pretty much all the way across, except for dead in the center. And that's all the fuller lashes. So with these, I don't have to worry about a right and a left. I mean, they come right and left in the package, but I don't really have to worry about a definitive right or left lash with these fuller ones. But for beginner lashes, you're going to have a right and a left. So let me put this back in here, and then I'm going to look at the comments, and then I'm going to go and put on the fuller lash, and I'm going to demonstrate the KISS liner glue, which is my absolute favorite. Like I told you guys that on my last Wakanda video, that was the brightest idea, I believe, was the quote from the movie. Okay. Hey, Bob girl, how are you? Ruby says, I'm still here watching. Thank you, Ruby. Bob girl says, hello, hello. How are you? Bob girl says, hello to Tanya. Hello to Red December. Bob girl is laughing. B says, anything to save a lash. Tanya says, hi at Bob girl. And Tanya says, lashes amp up even the most basic look. And they do. And they do. And I thought, for years, I was doing something with mascara. And I was, because my lashes were fuller then. And now they're not. So I have to have lashes. If I did a makeup look and I didn't put on lashes, it just wouldn't be the same. Not at all. Okay, so now on to the KISS liner lash glue. And again, this is the white one, which dries clear. You can purchase this from Ulta for $9.99. But I want to say that Amazon has a better deal on them, because I think I paid $6 or $7 for my black one. That's the one that I had first. So for the KISS liner glue, you always want to make sure that you store it in a container with the glue flowing downward, so that it's ready for you when you're ready for it. So I always keep, like, this is my dirty lash cup. So I might put it in the cup like that, where it's pointing downward. And then when I'm ready for a look, it's ready. So that's the first and main tip with this liner glue. I shake it, and then I'm ready to put on a lash. And so this one here is a right and a left, so I need to pick out another style. So back onto the spoon you go. Well, I'll take this one off. If I can get it off, because I hadn't tried yet. Okay. So that one there has the right and the left. And again, this is a fuller volume. So I get my mirror and then I put the liner on just like I'm putting on like a black elf liner. I go close to my lash line and I apply the glue. And on the corners, I put a little bit extra just like I would do on the band of the lash. And then I go over that glue that I put down because I want to feel the coolness that lets me know that it's damp. Because if it dries up, your lash is not gonna stick. So I have on my liner glue. I put the cap back on, put it into my little cup, and then I immediately get my lash. My mirror, I center. Lay it down. And I come back and then I adjust where I need to adjust. And like I say, with the magnification mirror, you can see exactly where you put that lash. Like this inner corner was down too far, so I lifted it up right away and repositioned it. On this one, I could have pulled it down a little bit further. I really like for my outer V to be like right on the outer V. Today, it's more inner. So if I were wearing like a liner, you could see my liner. But if I pull the lash down closer to my outer V, then I really don't need like a black liner because it'll kind of give that effect. And along with however you apply your shadow, especially if you have like a deeper color on your outer V, it just kind of like gives the appearance of liner if you put that lash closer to the end. Now you see with this one, no waiting time is down. And this left eye is always the most difficult because with your right eye, if you're right-handed, I'll say that, you can go right up, put it down. But with the left eye, you have to cross over with the glue. And then you have to work with your left hand to put the lash down because you're holding the mirror in your right hand to do it. So let me look at my comments. Hey, Angie, how are you? Welcome. I don't know if Marlene is still here, but we have another one from Jamaica in the house. And Bob Girl says hello to Angie. It's good to see you, Angie. Angie. So, are there any questions from you guys? I don't know why my tip of my nose is red like Rudolph. Any questions at all about the lashes? Anything that I can answer? I didn't put on any makeup today. for church because I knew I was going to be playing around with these lashes. Something else that makes your lashes like look really good is if you have your eyebrows on fleek, which means that they are laid to the nines. And sometimes that's all you need is for your eyebrows to be done, your lashes on, and maybe a lip gloss, and you can be out the door. You know, lashes like can, be used to like fully glamorize your look, or they can just be used to enhance your natural features. And just go out a more natural you, but you have on some lashes. And I just think there's so many different styles, lengths, and types of product that the lashes are made out of. It's fun to experiment with them. But again, I would say if you're a beginner, please, please, please buy the Dollar Tree lashes and work with those first. And then maybe next go up to like Beauty Supply, or if you want to, you can start with Beauty Supply. Like this is a full volume, $3.99. Sometimes you can get them for $2.99. You don't necessarily have to buy a Dollar Tree lash. You can go up a little bit if you would like to, if you want to see a little bit more volume. But do not buy the $40 lashes. Don't waste your money doing that. And this is just my leftover box from my clear liner glue. At first, when I got the black one, I would store it in the box and then make sure that my box was sitting upright in a cosmetics bag at the end of my filming, or at the end of doing whatever look I was doing for the day. And I'm just like, can't believe I can't find my black one. Because with the black one, if I had demonstrated with that, then you could see it, a whole lot better. But I think as long as you got the idea or the gist of what I was saying. Okay, so let me look at my comments. Ruby says, thanks for the information. Sometimes it's very hard to put them on. Yep, I agree, Ruby. Sometimes it is. And for me, it's with the shorter ones because you have less to hold on to. And by me being a person that applies the lashes with my fingers, I just, don't have a lot to play with in terms of the lashes. And I'm like, oh my goodness, it'll get frustrating because not every time do I, am I able to put the lash just on and I'm done. Like 1, 2, 3, and I'm done with the lash. Not every time does that happen. And so, especially when I'm filming, it's very stressful. I'm gonna take this one off, and I'm gonna save this one, and I'm gonna put on the other larger one so I don't look too cuckoo. And I'm gonna put it back in the box because every now and then I have an occasion where I need a lash that is not so full volume. when I did the video with Jackie from Jackie and the Other Side of Beauty, I used a lash that was like this one here, you know, more on the lighter side, because the theme for us in that video was to do a spring look. So if I'm doing a spring look, I don't want, you know, like a Timu lash on with all that volume. So there are some times when I'll go to a lash like this when you want to be a little bit more reserved and refined. But most of the time I'm like, you know, medium to full. And some lashes are like bordering on what is it, like the lashes like the ladies wear from RuPaul's Drag Race, if you get it what I'm saying. And they have some of the biggest lashes I have ever seen in my life. I don't know how they can stand them, and their artwork in terms of applying makeup is impeccable. To go from a male to, you know, impersonating a female. I mean, they know every technique, and they can block uh, eyebrows so good. And blocking eyebrows means to like take something and covering them up, and then starting maybe like way up here with some odd shape of an eyebrow. I mean, they can do it. They'll move where your eyebrow is supposed to be to a whole different spot on your head. And I just give them kudos for a job well done. And a lot of them can sew. I bet you they were the best in art class when they were in the first grade and in kindergarten. Oh my goodness. Is this the same lash? I hope I didn't mix them up as I was showing you guys. It came off the paper. I mean, off the spoon. Um, I don't know. It's supposed to be the same lash, so I'm just going to leave it alone. Sometimes after you get them on, before it totally dries, kind of mess with it and put it in position, because sometimes when you apply them, they might be like pointing straight up in the air, and you want more like a natural flare to them, as if they were coming from your follicles. So kind of move them up and down and adjust them to where you think they should be. Like this one is pretty much all the way dry. And this one is almost dry, but I can still move it. It just feels different. And they were both on this spoon, but I'm feeling like, shoot, I'm feeling like they look different for some reason. Okay, so let me look at my comments and then we'll move on. Tanya says, I want to try those new self-adhesive lashes by KISS. You're not talking about the aqua lashes, are you? The ones that you put the water on to activate the adhesive. Um, because you said self-adhesive lashes. Huh. Excuse me, guys. Oh, God. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. Get a paper towel. I was just waiting for Tanya to type back to me about those lashes because I've had the aqua lashes, and those lashes, the style was absolutely beautiful. Julia actually sent them to me, and I remember putting them on. I don't know if it was for a live stream or for a video. And then by the time I got downstairs and went to start cooking, I'm like walking back and forth in the kitchen, and I'm walking and I see something. I'm thinking, like, what is that? You know how you might see a caterpillar or something like that. I'm like, oh, what is that? But it was my eyelash. It had actually fallen off my eye and I didn't realize it. And I'm like, wow. So it didn't even stay on like 45 minutes. So the next time I wore them, needless to say, because I love the style so very much, and Julia told me what the style was in a live one day. I think we talked about it. I want another pair because I like the style, and I'll just use um, the KISS liner glue instead of the water because I really like the style a whole lot. They might even be in this box here. Now that I think about it, actually, one of them is, and the other one, I believe, if it's not in the bathroom, then I might have picked it up and thrown it out by mistake, thinking like, oh, this is an old lash, because I completely forgot about this one here that I had in the box. And I don't know how it got out of the box, but this style here is like perfect for fuller volume, but a little bit shorter of a length, and something that you can wear every day. And they were by Ardell, the Ardell Aqua Lashes. Tanya hasn't responded yet, so we'll come back to that. All right, so moving right along. I don't have a lot to unbox today. And in fact, I'll probably be doing a little bit less unboxing because I'm not supposed to be spending, right? And we're going to be doing a lot more makeup on Sunday Skin. So from Sigma Beauty, I have a package here. I got an email maybe in between the last time that we were here for Sunday Skin, where they were having a 40% off sale. And I got an email. I think they're having it again this week. So I think that it's something that they do quite a bit. And it was on brushes. I need this knife still. So I took advantage of the sale. So this is how the box arrived to me. And let me take something down here. Let me hide that one. That's the only one I can hide. Still no comments. I don't understand. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe because I used a leftover stream instead of creating a brand new stream. That's the only thing I can think of. But this is the inside of the box, how it came to me. I don't know why I'm blocking my light. And right on top, I have a little pamphlet here. So let's see. It says Sigma Quality and Function and Innovation. And they have some really nice brushes. And I think that it's best to purchase from them when they're having a sale. And what does it talk about? Beyond Clean Brush Care, high performance brushes, clean, high quality makeup, and making beauty better. So they just have a little something to say about all of those things that I just mentioned. And Allure says that Sigma's latest lipstick wasn't named Infinity Point just because it sounds catchy. The teardrop tube shape that encases this lipstick ensures it never loses its sharp upward point. So you can have clean lip lines without any added effort. So that tube of lipstick looks different from any tube of lipstick I've ever seen. The tip of it, if you guys can see that. And this is if, you're in the market to buy some new lippies, then I would check out Sigma just to see if they have a sale going on. And if you've never shopped with them before, just like with any other company, when you go in the door, they're offering you like a discount to shop with them, and an even better discount if you allow them to send you text messages about different things that they're going to have coming up in terms of the sales and specials. So I don't see an invoice because I was trying to remember exactly what I got. But I got this Color Me Proud mini brush set, 3 eye brushes, and a beauty bag. And this, I can't quote the price, but it was like dirt cheap and perfect for like traveling. Like sometimes when Mr. G and I, we go off to the casino and stay overnight, then this is perfect, to throw in the bag and to actually keep in my bag, except for if I take them out to wash them, which is the only reason, for me to take them out. But I could keep them in there and I don't have to keep packing brushes. And this is cute. It's like an iridescent cosmetics bag, just a mini cosmetics bag. And it's only, big enough to maybe hold a 1-pan or a 2-pan palette that would fit in here really easy. And then these are the brushes. So you have your pencil brush, And I love this purple color. I love it. I love it. I love it. But it's an iridescent. So you have the pencil brush. And you can see how short it is. So definitely for traveling. Then you have your blending brush. And then you have your type C shadow brush. And this is a larger type C shadow brush. And they have some writing on here on these brushes, but it's so teeny. Oh, it's just the patent number. That's all it is the patent number. There, but on the other end, what does it say? Oh, okay. This is the E55 eye shading. Okay, cool. That's better. The E55 eye shading. So cute. Might as well give them their proper names. This one is the E30 pencil brush. But like I say, it's so small, I have to use my magnifier in order to read it. And then this last one, E25 blending. So they don't call their shading brush a type C, they call it a shader. So I just kind of threw this in because it's something that I could keep for myself, or I could give it to my granddaughter since she's getting ready to go away to college. But I just gave her some Luxie brushes. I gave her a whole set of Luxie brushes, so she really doesn't need any brushes right now. But I ordered some smaller brushes. I ordered a small tapered blending brush to like really get down there in your crease. And this one is called the E45 brush. Sigma E45. Let's see. How do I get it out of here? Of course, with my knife. Everything has tape these days. But I guess that's the safest. Then you know no one has tampered with your products. E45 small tapered blending. That's that one. It is different. No, I don't know what happened. I'm going to move on. Okay. The next one, and did I get two of these? No. The next brush is the E20. And this is a short shader. this is what I wanted the most. Really small. Because sometimes for certain looks, you just need that smaller brush to like stamp on your color before you blend it out, because with the darker shades, they can really get away from you. So I prefer something like really small so I can have better control over how much I'm putting down before I blend it out. So a brush like that comes in handy. And then the last one is the E57, which is a firm shader. So this one is good for like packing on your shadow. Goodness. Okay. Especially ones that you know are gonna like have kickback and fall out. Yeah, E57 firm shader. And this is a nice size brush. It's good and heavy too. It's well made. I like the ferrules on here. And just the feel of the handle itself. It feels so good in my hands. And it's pretty. It's nice and sleek like a Cadillac. Okay. But we know the Cadillacs of brushes is hourglass brushes. And I only have one. My favorite. And I use this for like my powders, my hourglass brush. I just love it, love it, love it. I keep that near me at all times. So that was my purchase from Sigma Beauty most recently. And I do have another product from them that I can show you that's very, very nice to have. And it'll kind of help you save on the life of your brushes. And that's this dryer. After you wash your brushes, then you can pop them in here to dry in this direction. And then the larger ones can fit at the bottom, and they have these bands here, elastic bands. And so you just take your brush and slide it up from the bottom and then find your place there. And what the bands do, they kind of mold the bristles of your brush so that they dry properly instead of like all over the place. So these I would suggest buying on sale. They have a couple of different sizes, and how they're made, they stack one onto the other. Like, I really believe if I wanted a larger one, I could add one more row to this one, because I have a little hole here where you turn the post in and lock them down. So I probably could buy one more. This one holds 26 or 28 brushes. all together, so that's not bad. So these are all clean brushes. They've been washed for some time, but I'm gonna use what I have here on the table before I go into these, and then I'll wash those, and then I'll have these, so I'll always have brushes in rotation. Let's see. Da, 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 da. Manuela, hey. Hello, everyone. Hello, Michelle. Tanya says that's a nice shader brush. It is. Manuela says, I like small brushes. They help to put the dark shadow in the right. Exactly. That's what I just said. And Manuela says, that is very smart. And V says, no, Manuela says, the dryer. Yes, the dryer. After you wash your brushes, you have the dryer. Do you have one, Manuela? And Tanya, I had asked you if you were referring to, because you said self-adhesive lashes by KISS, because I know the aqua lashes are by Ardell, and I guess I haven't heard of the self-adhesive. Um, I guess they would have something protecting the band and the adhesive, maybe that you would remove and then apply the lash instead of, putting glue down yourself. Kiss has really been stepping up their game with these lashes because the liner glue is already the bomb. So I have to see. You don't have any of those. Okay. Um Yep, I would have to see if they have some styles that I like. So I'm gonna be on the lookout for those, um, just to see if I like them or not. So that was my order from Sigma. The next thing I want to talk about, I review a lot of products on Amazon, and so a company reached out to me to review this voice recorder. The name of the company, hold on for 1 second, because when you go to the Amazon website, it's different. So hold on 1 second. Let me go to my email. Everything says spring. Okay, this voice recorder is sold by Auto Run Car. Like if you were to look it up on Amazon. But this voice recorder comes in very handy. I used it at church today because I'm planning a birthday party for the first lady. And so my menu, I had to go to people to find out who could bring what to add, to the table for the birthday party. So as I talked to people, I had the recorder on. It's fully voice activated. Once you cut the simple on off switch on, which is on this side here. Wait a minute. Let me get this to the light right. Yep, that longer switch on this side. This side here. There's an on off switch. It's so teeny and it's hard for me to catch the light to pick it up. But there's only two buttons, the on, off, and it's a slider. And then there's a button that has an M on it. That button I thought was like for memory, but what it is, it's a delete button for a voice recording if you no longer want it. It also has a memory card slot, and the memory card slot is included. It charges by micro USB. I cannot catch the light to show. There we go. Micro USB. And then there's a slot for your microphones. The only way that you can hear what's been recorded in this recorder is to wear the microphones. And on the microphones, there's that long button where you can like pause, you can skip and go to the next recording. But the reason I wanted to show it to you guys is because a lot of you edit from your computer. So, say you have a product that you want to talk about, or you want to mention something in your video, and it comes to your mind right then and there, and you don't have your pencil or paper handy, but you got your little voice recorder handy in your pocket. All you have to do is cut it on. When you cut it on, and I'm going to do that now, there's a red light that will flash in the beginning, and when the red light goes off, oh goodness, I might need to charge it because I used it a lot at church. Let me try it again to see if it'll come on, because it was in the, okay, the red light. Okay, one more time. Okay, the red light is flashing. Now the blue light comes on. And when the blue light goes off, which it just did, as soon as I start talking, it'll pick up whatever I'm saying, or whatever anybody's saying that's in the room with you. When you stop talking or stop recording, all you have to do is cut it off, and that saves the file. So you want to talk about something in your video. While you have the thought, you say it to the recorder, then you're able to take either the memory card out and put it in your PC. You can transfer the voice file from the recorder right on to your video. There's also, and I didn't bring it up, there's also an adapter, and I might be able to show it to you here on my phone. Let's see. There's an adapter, and it has like the Type C as well as the Type C and the one for Mac. Am I saying that right? Yeah, Type C, which is for Mac, and then the micro USB that you can put directly into your computer, because then you're going to take the micro USB portion and put it in here, and then the files can transfer that way as well. So you have a couple of different ways that you can transfer your voice files. Or it could be music files. Like if you're playing some music, it'll record the music and then you transfer the music file to your PC. And I think it kind of like simplifies things for those who edit from the computer. I know a lot of times, different people will say that they're having trouble with either a voice file, music file, trouble saving things, when we do our videos. So it's just something that I wanted to share with you guys. And, see, if you like it and tell you who it was by. Okay, Ruby says good night, everyone, and Manuela says good night. Ruby, thank you so much for coming, and thank you to everybody that's watching the replay. I really appreciate you guys watching the replay. It is so good to see you guys in the comments. I love reading the comments, especially, and I know sometimes Sunday is difficult for some. Let's see. Do I want to open that? Yep, I can. This right here is not really related to makeup, but this is another product that I'm reviewing from a company called WISKF, and they specialize in environmentally friendly products when it comes to like cosmetics bags, tote bags, and things like that. So they asked me to review some products. They gave me a budget that I could spend with them, and I was supposed to have my products back a long time ago, but they emailed me and said that some of the things that I selected were out of stock and that I needed to reselect. So with that, because I had ordered a tote for my granddaughter, it was Easter inspired because she'll be 18 this year, and I didn't want to, like give her a Easter basket. So I said, well, I'll get her a tote bag and just put, a few things in it because she's still, uh, a minor. So from that company, I got a couple of aprons, and I got these for the mothers at the church. This is one of them. It has a gardening scene on it. I believe actually this one is mine with the gardening scene on it. And then when I go out in the garden, I can have my apron on. This one does not have any pockets on it. That was the only thing. It doesn't have pockets, but it's absolutely adorable. You just have the loop to put around your head, and then you have the straps to tie in the back. And this is a scene, like a garden bench, and you got a few plants on it. And you're, got your, what is this, your little shovel, some hand tools for the garden. And I wanted to show these. I said some people might be interested in getting some of these aprons as gifts for Mother's Day because the prices are really, really reasonable. Really reasonable. So this is the WIFS company, and I'll be doing like a short video for YouTube with these products that I got from them. I won't open the other apron because that one is a gift. And then I got this tote bag, and I love, it goes this way. I love this pattern with the mandala on it. Manuela has something similar to this for her background, her backdrop. And her backdrop, I actually have a tablecloth like that that I use in the summer outside, because of the fabric that is made out of is waterproof. So like if it started to rain, the tablecloth would be perfectly fine because the water just kind of rolls off of it. But this is just a tote bag. The pattern is only on one side, then the other side is solid. So these tote bags come in handy, going shopping, throw your wallet and your keys in it and just have one bag, pick up a few items and go on back home. But I thought that it was really cute. So I'm going to put their information in my description box. But like I said, I am going to do like a short video review for them on YouTube, because it's been like really like close to 2 months trying to get together with them and reselect products. They had sent me an email saying that things were out of stock, but I didn't see the email. And finally, when I did, I'm like, oh my goodness, I apologize. I said, I didn't see your email. I said, I'm going to reselect right now. And I did it right then in real time and picked out some new products. And she was like, okay, cool. We have these. So we're going to get them right out to you. So I think that's it. I remember one day after I got off of live, I turned around and I had a whole box behind me that I did not get a chance to open with you guys. So I just want to make sure that I have everything. But the biggest thing for today was, the eyelashes for beginners. And again, if you're watching the replay and you have some questions, just leave the questions in the comments section and I'll do my best to answer them. And again, I'm going to leave all my tips for success in my description box so that you'll be able to put on your eyelashes in a flash and jump out that door and head where you want to head. And I do still think that this is not the right lash. I think that maybe this one is. So that's why a case for your lashes or putting them back into the package is a great idea. Actually, no, I believe it's this one. I keep changing my mind. Yep, it might be this one. I'm going to change it right quick right now because I think I mixed them up while I was showing you guys the lashes, because those two look like they match. So, liner glue, mirror, because I think I'm going to have Mr. G take me to get a pizza. I got a taste for a pizza. It's been such a long time since I had one because they so high. And then watch, as soon as I go downstairs, I'm going to say, I'm going to make it myself. I got a short coming out right after I'm done with this live that you are not going to believe. It's a surprise. Now, this one seems kind of short. I don't know. See, that's the thing. When they get mixed up, that's the problem. Another tip, if you're reusing a lash, make sure that you take your time and remove any glue from the last time you wore them. And that'll give you a neater appearance when it's laying on your eye to clean up that glue. Some people wash their lashes. And every time I've tried to wash lashes, it does not come out well at all. And I have to end up throwing it out. Now this one I got further on the outside. I don't know. I still don't. Oh, no, it might be the right one. Yeah, this feels lighter like this one. Yeah, this is the right one. Well, you guys are really learning in real time the mistakes that can happen if you don't store your lashes properly after you wear them. I'm still seeing old glue, but I'm going to get a pizza right down on the corner and coming right back. If I bend it down this way, you won't see it because I'm not taking it off till I get back. I just don't want to leave out the house with two different lashes on. Now I see it this way, didn't I? Okay, well, it's on with that KISS Liner Lash Glue. I can't live without it ever since I found it. All right, then, let me look at my comments. Hey, Sarah, how are you, sweetie? It's good to see you. Perfect gift for Mother's Day. It is. Those aprons, I think they are adorable. Manuela says, I like it and I use that kind of bags all the time. The tote bags, yeah, they come in handy. And I'm sure you probably need a tote for yourself and you probably need one for Grace too. I bet you need one for Grace because she'll probably take yours. What is this I'm seeing? Something is bothering me on this side. Oh, it's the lash. My eyeglasses lifted it up in the air because it's not dry. That's a problem, and I'm glad that happened. If you wear glasses like I do, you can still wear lashes. You just have to be careful when you put your glasses down on that you don't press down on them too far and push your lashes up in the air just like I did just now because I'm like, oh my goodness, what happened? Or either by a style and a length where you don't have to worry about it. But definitely if you're wearing the more fuller lashes, you have to be careful when wearing your glasses. And a lot of people um, that wear glasses, they refer to their contacts and wear their contacts instead. I think V does that, but I don't wear contacts because putting something in my eye directly does not sit well with me. I went once to the vision center. I had an appointment so they could teach me how to put in contact lenses. And I tried it one time and I'm like, never mind. I said, I'm going to make another appointment and I'm just going to get glasses. One time that probably was about, oh God, maybe 15 years ago, if not more. So no contacts for me. Manuela says true. Grace owns me. She is so cute though. And when you putting on your makeup, you had a door closed. I don't know if you try to do it when she's taking a nap or if she's watching TV or something, but she'll come to try to find you, and she'll be like, "Mama, where are you? Mama, where are you?" And then you'll say, "I'm filming." And she'll come right in and walk right on in up to the camera. But she doesn't realize what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So, but she's a sweetheart. I love seeing her. And because I don't think I've ever seen your oldest daughter except for like in pictures. But that Grace, you're definitely gonna see her. Definitely. All right, ladies. Well, it's a couple of minutes to 5, so I'm out of here. Oh, one last thing. Um, I'm gonna be live next Sunday. So I'm gonna do back to back. And this is the reason why. Um, for the month of May, I will not be available um to go live for Sunday Skin. So that's why I'm doing back to back. So May the 7th, I will be back at 3 p.m. The Sunday after that, um, after next week will be Mother's Day. Then I have the First Lady's birthday party the following Sunday. And then the Sunday after that is Memorial Day weekend. And so that's 2 holidays in 1 month and a birthday party. And you guys know that I don't do Sunday Skin for holidays because I really believe that that's a time where you should be with your family or curled up somewhere with a book, something that you want to do and not YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So, yep, I'll be back next Sunday for a live stream. All right. And I think that's it. Um, and any other announcements, like in terms of videos, I can announce then. I just have to update my description box with a couple of things. And, for this live, like the tips for the lashes and the company to order those aprons from, and the company to order the voice recorder from on Amazon. I'm going to put those things in the description box in case you're interested. So it was nice seeing everybody. Everybody have a blessed and beautiful week ahead. Be safe. I love you all. Take care now. And thank you for spending some time with me today on Sunday Skin. And remember, beauty never ends when it begins from within. Take care, everyone. Till next time.